So, hey guys, Chauzu here. My first stream in a while. It's been nice to have some time off after World Cruise, that's for sure. I'm just going to do the final settings. I forgot to add overlay for chat, for example. Need to remove some picture, I think it's this one. I think that's good. Yep. This rogue pick is going to be a nice layer today. Okay, that's going to post my stream as well. Going to be a bit of fun Usopp theme today, I thought. And I thought it would be fitting to start a bit with the most famous Usopp content in OPTC, some GPU farm. Like farming Himes is one of my biggest priorities for this coming summer at least. So yeah, might as well get a bit started here. I have been able to do a bit of Hime farm this weekend actually, so that I'm very happy with. Okay, just going to get this stream posted. Not going to be the longest stream, but yeah. Also, after the stream, I'm going to be posting my April 2024 tier list to my members. So, if you're interested to support me a bit extra, we're talking like €2 per month or dollars depending on what you use. And for that, you get 2 tier list videos per month, the legend tier list, as well as another tier list that my tier 2 and above members decide. So yeah, look forward to that and consider supporting if you want. Usopp celebration stream, I guess that's pretty accurate. And yeah, the meat of the content of this video after we are a few people and leave the GPU farm is that we're going to be doing some Grand Voyage Kuro, and I've legit not touched that content for like 2 years. I did some prep yesterday, so I don't go in completely blind, and I have a team I want to try. And if it goes well, I'd also like and try and build a new team. But yeah, it depends a bit on how it goes. The main issue with Grand Voyage Kuro is that we're just not getting new tools for that. Hello there, Eric. Happy Easter to you too. I personally don't care much for Easter as a holiday. What I do care about is that at least in Sweden we have a week of Easter holidays, and since I am a teacher, I get to not have any work while the kids don't have school. So I do love having a week with no work. So in that way I love Easter. Hello there, Neil. Why farm GPU? Well, as a start for this stream, it's mostly because of Usopp Day, April 1st. But in general, this is one of the best contents to farm level up materials, the so-called Hime turtles, the yellow turtles we get after this. And my personal plan for this summer is that I want to max out these Himes of every color. These are not the best Himes, of course. The best ones are those you can get in Pirate King Adventures. But Pirate King Adventures is not worth the effort. Yeah, in Sweden, like Friday was off, of course, and everybody are off today. But then the school kids have the whole this week off, so yeah, I don't go back to work until Monday next week. So 7 more days of chill for me. And yeah, honestly, that's like the #1 reason for my job. Like long summer holidays, and not only that, we have a week break in the fall. We have week break. We have like 2-week break in Christmas. Then we have the Easter holidays, which is now, and before that we also have a sports holiday in Sweden. So yeah, we teachers get a lot of time off. Technically, thought everyone had a whole week off. Well, all kids have, but of course, if you have a normal job, then you're not getting more holidays than like the ones that you are to get mandatory, which in most other jobs you are free to decide when you want time off. But yeah, that's the negative of being a teacher. Like, you can't just say that, oh, I plan to do a trip the next week. Like, you can't do that. You know when you have time off, so you have to plan around that. Yeah, Bandai has been doing some nice trolling. Unfortunately, if you look at the subreddit Discord, it's a bit of a mess. So yeah, I think the Twitter stuff has been well, but the subreddit Discord stuff, together with everything that the subreddit Discord mods have done, like, it's a bit too much. I don't think it's fun when you overdo the joke, basically. And yeah, apparently we're not getting the real Doofy quest for a few more days. Today is like just a troll quest, so I'm probably not going to take that long. I will try it. Of course, we're going to do the UsoFest pools as well. But yeah. But yeah, going to be really nice to have a week off for me. Tomorrow I have quite a few plans. First I'm going to go to the gym and work out a bit, also swim a bit. After that I'm going to finally cut my hair. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed that my hair has been a mess, and it's time to get that mess sorted. And then after that I need to work on my tax filings. And honestly, being a small YouTuber and figuring out how to do with taxes, that really sucks. I feel bad about doing it every year, and I always try and look how to do it properly. And I think I finally found it this time, so yeah, I just don't want any long-term issues with stuff like that. That sounds pretty good, Lord Higher. Honestly, personally, I don't want to talk a bit about politics. Like, personally, I don't think it's an issue talking politics and having different opinions. But one of my really burning questions for me is reducing the work week permanently. Like, we've gone from having a basically 7-day work week long time ago to going to 6 days, and now we've been stuck at 5 days for a long time. And I'm a big believer in the 4-day work week, so it's not like I'm going to campaign for it, but well, I will vote for whoever tries and push for it. At least in Sweden there's basically only 1 or 2 parties who will really push for that to happen, and I already vote for those parties. So, but yeah, I'm a huge believer in that. Hello there, Bayram. Yeah, and I've been having 4 days for a while. Actually, my employee agreement, whatever it's called, is just 75%, so that's less than 4 days a week in technical, but it's ended up becoming 100%, so 5 days work anyway. But for the while where it was 4 days, I will say I enjoyed it a lot more. The only thing I didn't enjoy, of course, is making less money. But yeah, I read that 4-day work week is becoming more common around the world, but only in certain professions, of course, at least where you don't have to be at location. Like, it's harder to make it work for other professions like doctors and such. But of course, as a teacher, I'm thinking like, how will it work if everybody here only had 4 days of work? And at least where I work, it will work out basically, since we already have a lot of staff that don't work every week, and we know how to handle that. Yeah, that sucks, Lord Higher. In Sweden, when you go to higher education, it's one of the best parts of Sweden, it's that you don't have to pay anything for education. Instead, everybody in Sweden are guaranteed to get money when you study, like for free. Everybody get like 300 euro or dollar per month, and that's like guaranteed. And then you can apply for student loans, and the Swedish student loans are insanely good. It's like the best loans you can get. So that's probably one of my biggest regrets in life, because when I was young, I was like, I don't want any debt, I don't want any debt. But the smart thing to do will obviously been to take as much student loan as possible, let those money grow, and not touch it. But yeah, it's easier when you get a bit older and more interested in finances. Like back then, when I could have taken student loans, I didn't want to think about money at all. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that sounds good, Ryan. I hope you find something good. Like, I really enjoy my job, but I've also had the benefit of having one of the least work-heavy teacher jobs you can imagine. I'm not going to go into details, but I've truly felt blessed. But of course, that's not going to be forever like that. So yeah, we will see in the future if I end up getting overworked. What I feel like burns teachers out though, and it feels awful to say, but most teachers just care too much. It's obviously a good quality, and it's not like I care as well. It's not like I don't care, but you have to be able to let things go. And it might be easier for me to say with my current pretty good situation. It might be hard to say when you don't have a good situation at work. But yeah, like, I'm not surprised many teachers burn out. Yeah, that's cool, Ryan. Like, I think it's very important to enjoy your job. I say that a lot with OPTC, but for me, like, when I play OPTC, I have a break from work. But when I'm at work, I have a break from all of this with making content and such. So yeah, like, in terms of priorities, of course, work is more important. Like, that's where I get almost all of my income, even if I get some from OPTC as well. But yeah, it's not like I make money off OPTC right now. Maybe if I decide to go free to play, I definitely be making some money, so that would probably be the thing to do. But right now, I'm enjoying like my income from content creation to like subsidize my spending on the game. So basically making everything cheaper for me. That's how I look at it. But of course, if we're talking purely financial, like, pivoting to being a free-to-play will be the thing. And like, I've been thinking like, will I pivot during OPTC, or like, if OPTC dies eventually, do I try and pivot to another game? And if I do that, should I just start as free-to-play from the beginning? Like, I think about stuff like that. Like, not really an option right now, but obviously not spending would be an option, but I think I'd start with cutting down on spending. Maybe only spend what I get from the YouTube channel, something like that, but yeah, that would be something to think about for the future for me. Also today we're getting the bounty updates. I don't think I will be hitting the top 20. Maybe if I had my Roll Cruise rewards, but it doesn't look like that's dropping for a while yet. Like, one of the people above me is a Korean in TRA. And I thought I'd maybe pass him, but I saw that he's still above me in bounties. I was like, yikes. Okay, I guess I won't. I'm still not top 20. Like, obviously doesn't matter what bounty you have. It will just be a bit of fun to be a bit higher bounty. And as I said before, I think like top 20 is a more accurate reflection of my long-term skill, if that makes sense. The main reason I'm a bit behind in bounty is that for a long time in the beginning I didn't have a good alliance. Like, a lot of bounty you get for people as high as me is from alliance events, and in most big alliances you always have a guaranteed high placing, giving you a lot of extra bounty. But when I had my OG alliance, which I made, which was Pig Squad, we never got top 10. It only happened once, so I lost a ton of bounty from that. Like, let's say I was in TRA from the beginning to now, I could maybe even be close to top 10. So it is what it is. It's not something to regret or anything. Yeah, like, obviously if I were to talk to someone about the spending, like, I never do that in real life, but I do it frequently on the internet, and the way I justify it personally is that everybody has something dumb they put money on. It's just about social values, what is more socially acceptable. And we live in a society where going to the pub every Friday, throwing away like $150 and then get drunk and then do nothing on Saturday because you have a day after, so to say. That's somehow fine, but spending money on a game like this, yeah, that's not fine. Then you have a problem, you need to seek help, etc, etc. Yeah, that's how I think about it, but yeah. And yeah, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I could definitely improve more in terms of being healthy, and that's a goal I have, but at least I don't do the most dumb stuff, thankfully. And I know I could stop spending on this. It's not an addiction like that. And I have periods where I don't pull either. Like now I have no pull April, so I won't be pulling. I plan to, again, ahead of New Year, not do any pulls for at least 2 months or such. So, yeah. But yeah, honestly, if I didn't have content creation, I don't know what I think. I do enjoy certain stuff of the game, but it's hard to separate what I enjoy from I enjoy making something that people enjoy, if that makes sense. Hello there, Apollo. The main issue with Momo is that Momo special is incredibly slow, and then with Wave Clear it's much faster. It's not that much faster, honestly, and you have to manually tap basically for it to be worth. So yeah, Momo is not faster than just auto battling with Marco. Only thing faster than Marco auto-battling is to use specials with Marco, but I don't recommend anyone to do that for the sake of your own health, mental health. Farming at the gym is pretty sick. I don't think I'll be able to do that personally. One thing I like, this is my second gacha. My first was Fire Emblem Heroes. The one thing I miss from Fire Emblem Heroes to OPTC is the fact that with Fire Emblem Heroes, I could have the game on my iPad and my iPhone at the same time, and there were no issues. Like, I could play on the iPhone, then continue on my iPad, stuff like that. I'd love if I could do that with OPTC, because I will always have iPad as my primary. But I'd definitely be down to have it on my iPhone from time to time to do some farming. iPad is definitely not always optimal for doing farms like this, so that's a bit sad, but it is what it is. And yeah, we've been doing this for 20 minutes. I think it's time to move on to the next part of the stream. Let's take a look at how many people we have with us right now. Also, reminder that after this stream, my April 2024 tier list will go up for my members. I have 3 tiers of membership. The cheapest is only around $2, and I made it that cheap because I want to not make a big barrier of entry to supporting me. And by paying those $2, you get 2 tier list videos per month. First, my legend tier list at the first of every month, and then a separate tier list that all my tier 2 members and above vote about what it is. And if you become a tier 2 member, you also get a permanent place on my friend list. So yeah, do check it out if you're interested in supporting me a little bit extra. As for current viewers, we're 35 right now, that's cool. So yeah, after this round we're going to move on. Yeah, the back button on Android seems pretty broken, but every Android user I talk to who is like really good at farming, they seem to say it's still not worth it over iPhone or iPad. But yeah, I never tried the back button or Android devices, so hard for me to say. But yeah, we got a lot of new monthly stuff, so we can go through that as well. We have the UsoFest here. I will be pulling that in a bit. Let's check out the medal exchange. We have a new one. Do we only have to do the new Luffy once? For now, I think that 5th of April we're getting a permanent quest with Luffy. Or not a permanent, but a normal quest, I should say. So yeah, here are the new limited units. None of the kids are really worth it. They are just bonuses. The only one of them I've really used before is Law. But we definitely have better options now. I don't even think that's the Law I've used, it's another one. But yeah, I have a lot of medals. I buy whatever I don't have. We can check that later. As for the treasure map rare recruits, these are pretty bad units. And not really worth. I know I have this Manchury, never used her. I've had this Sugar, I use her for Luffy 1 sometimes in Grand Voyage, since she's just 20 cost. Baby 5 is bad. Luffy, Hoodie artwork is sick, but he's still bad. Damage and reduces Threshold. Thunderdecken, also pretty bad. I wonder who those I lack. Kami was good on release. And at least, she's definitely the best of these. But doesn't really see much use anyway. But she changes slots to matching, locks them, gives you a chain lock. The only one who's basically usable of these. Yeah, I've heard that Android is very slow. I can't really comment on that, but like any slowness like stacks for sure. Let's see if I have all of these. If we look at Hody, I do not have that Hody. Do I have the Decken? Yep, I have the Decken. What else was it? I think I have the Baby 5. Yep. Do I have the Monet? I think that's the Monet. So the only one I need to buy is Hody basically. Hello Rikaito, welcome. Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, the only one I need to buy is Hody. Maybe one of the kids, but I'll look at that later. I remember this treasure map. It was one of the first ones I did after starting the game, so it's been some time. And yeah, then it's just permanent stuff being added. So yeah, let's check the Ray shop as well. Can start with the Rainbow Gem one. The only thing worthwhile in here, arguably worthwhile since 5 extra gems really. So most people not worth it, but I do it anyway. It's still 5 free gems from my way of looking at it. And I buy all of these except for int, because I have a lot of int. Like for any spender, buying these is a no-brainer. We could buy 3 of these a month before, but Bandai realized it was too good, so they changed it to 1 per month. Okay. And if you look at the normal Ray shop, I stopped buying PvP stuff since I have too many. I always buy the cotton candy though. Since I have so many training points, I have also started buying the lobsters every month. At least the gold ones. But yeah, with that I'm done. And of course, we have some cola I've been buying a bit before as well. Let's see how much cola I have right now. 80k, that's a pretty good number. Don't need to buy more right now. But yeah, that's like all monthly stuff done. I guess we can start with the UsoFest pulls now. And yeah, this is the best meme. Like, imagine if we didn't have like data mines telling us, like imagine logging in and seeing this. I'd laugh my ass off, that's for sure. It's a great meme. So we know that we're going to get 10 Kaku. And then the last multi is going to be a guaranteed Usopp. We have a drop rate here. So last one, the poster. It's guaranteed to be God Usopp. I thought it would be like Nami Usopp as well maybe, but getting a guaranteed God Usopp is still good. Everybody who don't have him max can work towards level 150 Usopp, which is good for GV Kuro, which we will do in a bit. But yeah, for me this is useless. I don't think I will get a single good pull from these. So yeah, it's guaranteed to only be one legend, since there is no legend with Kaku. So every recruit will be a Kaku. And there's not many Kaku, so I guess we will be getting some dupes. But the way things work is that you can't get more than 2 of the same. So we got 2 of this Kaku now and 2 of the unevolved ones. So we shouldn't be able to get those again. Now we got 2 of him as well, so we shouldn't get him either. Okay. Now we got 2 of them, so we can't get another one. I guess next one will be evolved of this. Could also be an evolved, like the giraffe Kaku. We got the evolved one. Okay. And now we have the gold Usopp, God Usopp, and I heard this is extended, which is hilarious. That's so good. But it's 100% chance of getting God Usopp. But yeah, that's useless for me, sadly. But still cool for everybody else who don't have it maxed. And yeah, next part of this stream is to try out the trial quest. We can get this Luffy. And we can look at him before playing. It's very cool since he's a 5.6 times attack captain. Yeah, it's always Red Haki. Apparently Kiltron is really funny. The worst part of this Luffy is the fact that he halves crew's attack, but we do have units that make it impossible to add attack down. So I will definitely try combining Luffy with one of them. It can probably make something decent. Otherwise the utility is pretty good, but ironically it's like the same that Rayleigh has, except for removing barriers. But removing all barriers is very unique, so that's pretty cool. I just noticed 56 CD special. Reduced by 3 turns. Oh my god. Is this true? Is it 56 turns? That's amazing. See, if you use Luffy as captain, you basically give up a special. Only strength? That's very weird. But yeah, let's get him ourselves and check him out. Frank Captain being one of those, that's pretty funny. They get blown away. Let's just auto and see what happens. Looks like it's 1 HP. And here we can see Luffy seated there. 54. Obviously 56 is Luffy's number, so that makes sense. And I heard something special happens when you use Luffy's special, so let's check it out. That's a great meme. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay, so this is a different Luffy basically. 77 turns, I guess because he's old. Okay. No, I don't think this unit is as funny, but this is pretty dumb. lowers HP. But yeah, I'm just going to save this Luffy for now, until we get that content on the 5th of April. Okay, that was a good joke. Check his potentials. Oh, they fix it with him. Okay. That makes sense. Still very bad for old Luffy since he's 70 turns, so that's still like 20 CD special. Yeah. Support. No joke, this support will see use sometime, I can guarantee that. There's going to be some niche situation where you need to lower it for some reason, so yeah, I wouldn't count that support out. But yeah, that's a great joke. Let's see if we have something to auto power up. Nope. So I can basically sell most of this. Don't need the Kakus. Honestly, don't need to Usopp either. I have a lot of dupes of him. We have the GPU farm we did as well. And yeah, as you see, I don't have a lot of Hemes right now. I've been doing some quick Heme farm and now a bit of Psy farm, but yeah, I really need to farm level up materials. I just want to survive until summer, and then in the summer I'm just going to go hard with this. But yeah, let's take on some Grand Voyage Kuro now. I was doing some prep yesterday. Also, I want to say that later today we're going to have Grand Voyage Krieg using Rogue Frank Captain going up on my channel. I'm going to try and premiere it actually. I haven't tried that before, but I like to do it for special teams. Also, since we will be doing some resets, I should remove all my other windows. Shouldn't be anything bad visible. But yeah, like that, because we are going to do some bug stall with this Kuro team. And yeah, this is not like a completely new team. Like what I like to do when I haven't done a content in a long time is to go back to something that worked in the past and maybe do some changes. So that's what I've done. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. I was like, please tell me I didn't delete it. But yeah, it's here. And there we have the ace. Okay. So this is a team I did. It's like the team I did with the most views. Let me post it in chat for those interested. It's the only team with V1 ace for this, as far as I know. Tube Chow, GV Kuro. Yeah, it's this one. It has over 8,000 views, which is a lot for my videos. And this team used V1 Ace as said, and I removed that and instead used Capone Crew. Another thing this does is it uses some new supports that haven't been used before, like I put Zoro on Usopp because why not? Ace also had a Whitebeard support to remove 3 turns of the spear. So instead of that, I put Kanjuro on Momo and Shinobu, and Morley on Sabo, that also removes 3 turns. But usually you have the Raizo support on Momo Shinobu. So instead of that, I have Whale Sharks, which removes 1 turn of paralysis, and then the Nami support on Usopp, No Shopper Frankie to remove 1. So yeah, this team worked out good, and the main reason I want to do this team is because one of the few changes we've got since I last played this content is new ships and this Sabo getting level limit break. And with level limit break, he's pretty cool. He goes up to 5.5 times attack, and he boosts a lot more than just shooter. He also boosts free spirit, which is important because it means he boosts Yamato and Ace in all forms. So he's going to be captain for the final stage. One thing I want to try though, because I think this will go pretty fast, is if you tap with Sabo and you have a Dex or Tandem Orb, you get an ignited attack boost. And with Yamato Ace we can get ignited every turn, so it feels like it should have some potential for this Grand Voyage. And I should probably do a showcase of this in general, since it is some cool synergy. So we might try this. I have another team I've done before we could look at for reference. But yeah, let's start with this. We're going to do a test playthrough, and if it goes as planned, I think I'll do a recording for a filler video in the future. So yeah, let's get into some Grand Voyage Kuro. First time in 2 years. Well, yesterday was the first time in 2 years since I did some pre-testing. And yeah, this is a pretty unique Kuro team. First we're going to bug stall 2 turns, of course. One sad thing about my Rogue team for Grand Voyage Krieg is that there's not a single bug stall in that team. Obviously very disappointing, like why even do a new Grand Voyage team if there's no bug stall, am I right? It kind of feels like that. Okay, now we swap again. And yes, I've said bug stall is harder when you stream. I have no idea why it works like this. Like when I play without streaming and I swipe up to restart the game, it pauses, everything pauses. But when I stream, it does not pause. It's super weird. I have no idea why it works like that. So I have to be really quick with closing the game. But after this we can actually play the content, and there's no stall after this. And yeah, you might wonder why we stall, but basically we've reduced the swap gauge, so when we enter stage 3, Usopp will swap back to sub, meaning we can use his sailor to remove all of the blindness. And we've also started the super swap farming, so we can get the super swap for final stage for more damage. Okay, we're going to use Capone here, mainly for the extra damage. Ormanip is nice, but not needed. We also use Momo Shinobu. Swap General Frankie to prepare for next stage, also get Call of Affinity. And yeah, I'm going to try and save their Dex Orb, but not the rest. We need the damage for this guy. Maybe I could have used Capone for that. Should I maybe try that? But yeah, whatever. Let's do what I practiced. So yeah, swap there, swap there. We use General Frankie's special. And yeah, I think we do like this. Okay, solid. Burn is removed by General Frankie captain ability. And yeah, this stage we use the Sabo special. And the super swap, or swap of course, prepare the super swap. Start with the middle mob, and I hit in this order. There we go. Final stage now. Sabo is the captain now. Now the support activate to remove the spear. Sword support lets me use Usopp special. This will delay the enemies. We get the ore boost for next turn as well as this one. We do the super swap now, but we wait a turn with the special. Swap Frankie here. Can swap this one as well, because why not? We want to take this guy out. I think it works like this. Let's see. Nice, perfect. We're blind now, nothing we can do about that. We swap the duo units, again, matching orbs. We use Yamato. And yeah, now I just start with Momo and Shinobu and work my way around to get back to Usopp. And the good thing with this is that General Frankie will kill this Dex mob, and then for the Strength mob we have Yamato Ace, who is Strength, so they will do pretty good damage against Strength, unlike the Dex units. And then we have 3 units to kill Kuro. So yeah, let's see if we can make it work. There we go! Cool team! So yeah, with that, I'm going to record it again for YouTube. So yeah, if you want to be in a YouTube video, feel free to post during the attempt. This is going to be a filler. I love having filler videos since sometimes I want to do stuff that is not OPTC. So having stuff I can upload then is really nice. But yeah, I'm going to start recording for YouTube now. So, hey guys, Chauzu here. I'm live on stream. It's April 1st. It's Usopp Day, his birthday, and to celebrate I'm doing my first Grand Voyage Kuro for basically 2 years. And I decided to remake a classic I made. And it's going to be a team making use of a new ship, Whale Sharks, resisting 1 turn of paralysis. So together with Nami we can remove all paralysis stage 4. This lets us use support to remove the spear final stage. Kanjuro, Momo Shinobu, and Morley on Sabo. I try out the sword support on Usopp as well. which didn't exist back in the day. Give Usopp a 1 orb and reduced CD. And yeah, we're going to be making use of level limit break Sabo as captain final stage 2. Up to a 5.5 times captain, and he also boosts free spirits, so he also boosts the friend captain, which is going to be Yamato and Ace, the classic friend captain for this content. So yeah, this team is actually very big damage. Hello there, Reiko. So let's jump into it, because we're going to start with some bug stall. And if you're not aware what bug stall is, this is basically a way to let turns pass in-game without it counting to the timer. And the main benefit here is twofold. First, we're able to start charging up Yamato Ace's super swap. Normally you aren't able to use the super swap in this content, it's too short. And we also get to stall out the swap timer. We want it to get to 3 turns, so it works out perfectly. So when you bug stall, you just tap with a unit and restart the game ASAP. This will let the turn pass, but it doesn't count to the timer. But we will still have the super swap charged, and we will still let the turns of swap decrease. So by bug stalling twice, we're able to make it work both for the super swap and for the turn timer. So yeah, I want to say that this is based on an old team of mine, which was the result of many weeks of trying different stuff for Kuro. And honestly, Kuro is one of the solved Grand Voyages. There's basically nothing more to do with this content. So that's why this is not like the most ambitious team I've ever made. There's just not much more to do really with this content. So we bug stall again, and after that we can no stall the rest of the content. So yeah, we basically got nothing. I was looking through new shooter dex units we've got, and there's basically nothing. It's like Maha, and I tried making a team with Maha a bit, but it wasn't that great, to be honest. Like the barriers is an issue for this content. Most legends need you to be at a certain HP and such, or most rare recruits I should say, with barrier pen. But yeah, now we can play it normally. Nothing to think about first stage except for swapping again and then killing. As for level limit break, Usopp is needed to be level 150. Sabo needs to be level 120 at least for his buffed captain ability. And other than that, just as high as possible. It's never bad to be high investment. This stage we swap Ace again. We use Capone special for damage. I'm going to try and keep the orb on General Frankie. We use Momo Shinobu special. We swap General Frankie. And we try to save the orb. So I start with General Frankie and then I move my way up. Also, you need the ship to be 12 plus, I think it's 2. Well, you need the paralysis removal at least. And I'm going to try and save the orb still on General Frankie. We use the special here. Get the attack boost, Call of Affinity from swap. And yeah, then we just kill. We start with the units without barrier pen. Easy enough kill. And yeah, next stage is actually pretty consistent with orbs, since we have General Frankie's orb locked. Capone has a non-matching orb, but he has the kid support, so it will become a matching bomb orb. Nami support removes the remaining paralysis. Then we just swap Yamato Ace again, and we actually use Sabo special here. So my Sabo is level limit break 150, so maxed out, so we get his buffed special, which is even more damage. but it's not needed for this team. And yeah, then you target the middle unit, start with the non-bear pen units of Momoshinobu, and then you just kill in one hit with all of the bear pen units. Easy kill. Now we get into final stage where things get interesting. The way this team works is that we stall a turn using Usopp. And yeah, the spear is removed with support. They got very bad orb RNG here. One benefit with Sabo's Captain ability is that he gives a higher chance of matching orbs. So honestly, we're just going to try and get matching orbs with both Sabo and Momoshinobu. Sabo is the important one. We might lack damage if we get unlucky with Sabo, to be honest. But yeah, let's try. I have to hit with Usopp if I can't take out this mob though. Yeah, we have to do it. That's unfortunate. Let's see how the orb RNG goes. Wow. Oh, that's bad. I can't swap. Have to reset. I want them to be that unit. I don't think I'll kill now, so yeah, I've just wasted my time recording this. Probably. I'll try and finish it anyway. But if it doesn't work out, I'll just try it again off stream. I'm not going to go through this again on stream. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, there is some orb RNG to this team, but I don't think that's a big deal for Grand Voyagers like this, when you just need to beat it once. Yeah, this is not gonna be enough damage, for sure. Or maybe I could swap tap order a bit. I still think it's not enough, but let's try it. So if I do it like this. Start with Sabo instead. Yeah, it's not enough. Shame. Very close. Yeah. Oh well, I'll try and record it again off stream after this. So I'll end the recording there for YouTube. Shame. Anyway, let's try and do some bit of team building. I've only streamed for 1 hour, so we got time. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe trying something like this. So Sabo Ace Frank Captain, Sabo Captain, Yamato Ace Sub. Probably Frankie Captain, I imagine. Something like that. Probably want Capone as well. Yeah, you can't write Capone. Oh no, I don't need Capone. Yeah, let's keep it basic. We do Usopp. And we do Momoshinobu. I think that's fine. We put Raizo here. And yeah, I think we have a seed reducing support here. So this one. Yeah, I think that's fine. And I think this one has a burn support, right? No, we don't need a burn support, I'm done. Don't need it. What about team building for next grand party? Yeah, maybe later this week. But sure, I haven't looked at all at grand parties, so I'll probably do one more stream this weekend where we can do that. What else do I want to do here? I think we just go in with this and try a bit. We're not using the Zoro ship though. I think we just use Shark. I think that's fine. Okay, let's just try a bit. Yeah, I was talking about Maha just now. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, my plan with this is I want to try and make a team where we get burn conditional in the beginning for a lot of damage. So every turn we get burn, and we tap with Sabo, and we get a burn conditional from that. I think it says I'm not dumb, right? Let's just check that I'm not dumb. That's always a possibility. Let's check Sabo again, Captain. Yeah, boost damage. Let's try it. So yeah, we're doing some test runs first. Yeah, I'm trying out some deck Sabo level limit break. And I know Sabo Ace isn't boosted right now. I just have a feeling I used this strat before and it works out in terms of CD. So let's just try it. Yeah, I don't blame you, Nitro. This content has been dead for a long time. Yeah, I guess I'll swap here too. We're just trying it in the beginning, but as you see, we have a burn applied, and when we tap with Sabo now, we also get a burn conditional. So that's a lot of damage. So with this combo, this feels like a new content. Sadly, we can only make use of this in the beginning, but it does make the beginning a lot more lenient. And yeah, we use Momo Shinobu here, why not? Okay, and I want to tap with Sabo pretty early. Very easy. Yeah, this makes stage 2 a lot easier. They don't even need to use a special. And makes this stage a lot easier as well. And let's see if this works as I remember. I remember you wanted to start with quick on Sabo Ace, and then it just works out perfectly. I also have some feeling that we left one mob alive for Ace Yamato Ace swap, but yeah, let's just try it and see first. But yeah, it's insane how easy this makes the beginning of this content. I messed up there. Okay. I shouldn't have swapped General Frankie. It was done. Let's try again. Let's try again. I don't think I have to swap General Frankie at all, to be honest, other than for guaranteeing matching orb. No. No. But yeah, this is like the only thing I can think of for this content that actually feels a bit fresh. And it's working out better than I thought, so yeah, we're definitely finishing this team on stream. The main issue, I think, is damage final stage. How are we going to get that? Let's try and save that orb on Frankie. Don't forget Momo Shinobu. Oh, we do lock orbs. Shouldn't I have noticed that last round? Maybe I'm done. Yeah, there's one shooter ship, the Zephyr one, that makes some orbs matching, which could be cool. But I haven't upgraded any of them. In the future that could be cool for sure, but right now we have more important ships, of course, to consider. Okay, let's see if this is enough damage. So we start with Sabo, Ace and Yamato, and then we... Yeah, I think we aim to kill with Frankie and Usopp, so we try it like this. Build up Shane, Sabo, Momo Shinobu. Ah, it didn't work. Okay, that's an annoying stage. Okay. How do we handle that stage? Okay, let's think a bit now. Where do I want to use my specials? We have General Frankie. Do I use him this stage or next stage? Then we have Sabo Ace. Or I mean Sabo. Do I use Sabo this stage or next stage? I think final stage you usually just use Ace Yamato and Sabo Ace, right? And that way you get color affinity from Super Swap, or boost from Sabo Ace, attack boost conditional, yeah, it sounds fine. Then we just need to add some kind of chain. Let's see what options we have. Oh yeah, now I remember you usually use Betty here, right? I remember seeing that. And you remove the decrease chain, yeah. And got a chain boost. No idea what's best for Usopp. I don't know. Maybe we put the Luffy as filler for now. This one. Extra base attack boost. Here, no idea. Maybe you can put the wives for fun. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's try that. One stage gives burn, but General Frankie will block that. So yeah, I think we do General Frankie stage 3, Sabo stage 4. Yeah, let's try it. I think this will work. The main issue is damage final stage. Maybe we need to get the Super Swap somehow. So the question is, where do we stall for it? Stage 1 is always an option, of course. If possible, I prefer to not stall for it, but I don't think that's an option. But we'll see. Okay. Okay. I've never done level 3 Kuro or Cordon, so I'm honestly not sure. I will say though that you only need a captain ability buff for Sabo. You definitely don't need the special buff. Swap again. Swap this one. We use this one. And yes, that's pretty cool actually. We get bigger ore boost as well. So I think that's pretty decent. Did I swap? Yes. Okay. I guess we do like before. Oh, this is better actually if we do first this one into this one, break the barrier. Okay, we don't break the barrier, we just do tons of damage. Yes, I knew that would remove the special bind. And then swapping here to quick stops the Despair final stage. And we use the Sabo here. No burn with General Frankie Captain. Okay, should be fine. What order do we tap in? Oh yeah, isn't it that like that we can't kill everything in one turn? That's it, right? Maybe we have 1, 2, 3, 4 barrier pan, but will Sabo Ace kill? Maybe. She'll keep one guy alive. Yeah, I think it was something like that, right? It's been a long time since I did this. So we kill this guy, then that guy, and then we manual swap to that one. Okay, what order do I do? I guess it's the non-barrier panel first, of course, so Shinobu and Ace. Then we do... Yeah. Ace won't kill anything, right? So I guess we save Ace for Django. Ace plus something. Maybe Sabo. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Let's just try it. So Ace, Shinobu, Usopp, General Frankie. Okay. Let's try it. And then I have to manual swap. Okay, that worked well. And then it's like we have this question. Do I bug stall here? I think we just try and see how damage works out final stage. I think that makes more sense. I also think we swap here. Okay, let's try this. Oh, do I want Usopp captain? I didn't consider that. It's pretty good since you get guaranteed full ward of matching orbs, but you get a lower multiplier, which might be bad. Oh yeah, it did allow burn, I forgot that, so it might be fine then. Get the super swap. And these two die from the burn, so we don't have to tap them. At the same time, the super swap also does this, so yeah, I think it should be Yamato Ace as captain. I need to swap them for next run, but let's try this for now. Oh yeah! I have 2 specials now. I don't need this Usopp. He does nothing. Well, we have the remove SFX, but yeah, this Usopp does nothing now. Okay. I guess I changed him to the 6-star. That can give a chain at least. That can help in the beginning. I knew we did something like that before. But yeah, we want to end with Yamato Ace, I know, on Kuro. But yeah. One problem is that we don't have any unit for the strength mob. Let's just see what the damage is, but we want to do it like that at least. Yeah, I remember something like that as well. It's like a 5-turn chain boost, so it is some nice extra damage. Might be weak. Let's see what tap order we do. Who do I want the same for Kuro? Yamato Ace last, of course. Momoshinobu. Oh, there's no barrier. There is a barrier, right? It's just sometimes it can be bugged. Or no, I stalled a turn and then it was a barrier. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's just try this, whatever. So I start with Sabo just for easier tap order. Okay, very easy kill. Okay, I need 2 taps on the strength guy. Oh, burn didn't kill? Do I need the super swap burn for that? But I don't think that matters since we should want it KO with the final tap, I'm pretty sure. So I guess it's fine. I just need to make sure I have a different captain. And I can probably use General Frankie on Sai for that one. Yeah, but I have to stall for that. So let's see if we can do it without stalling. First we're dropping this Usopp. Do I have the other one ready? Or do I just... Yeah, I have it here. I guess we do that. Let me limit break him and stuff. Does he have sockets? Yes, actually. He doesn't have potential abilities though. Or I mean, yeah, potential abilities I mean. And OCCs, we need to change that. Maybe I bug stall though just to make it more easy. In terms of damage output. Well, we're doing one more test run anyway. I should just feed those Usopps, to be honest. I kind of regret selling the Usopp I got today. Well, I need to do the barrier pen. But I can use tablets for that one. And then we'll wait a bit with the rest. I think it was 5 turn chain boost, right? No, 4 turns. Then I can use a stage 2. Yeah. Bit of extra damage, why not? I think I just use a stat boost on this, to be honest. Law is actually a better now. Wow. Okay, let's try again. Let's try it normal first, and then we'll think about it. Oh yeah, it's up here. But yeah, it does feel like this is a legit new team. So yeah, that's more than I was hoping for this stream. Oh yeah. That's pretty bad. Since they already have a guaranteed orb. But what can you do? There's nothing we can do about that. Yeah, we're going to try that now, Nitro, and see. Oh my god, I tapped when I wanted to swap. That mistake happens so rarely to me nowadays. Maybe I should change the support that gives a matching orb. Do we have something like that? I don't want a quick orb. Well, I could use this one, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's do it without messing up. But yeah, this team is so much better than the other one I made, so I'll probably not even upload that, but it remains on stream. But this one will definitely get uploaded in the future. And I need to try this combo versus normal content as well. Okay, that tap order is a lot better when you have matching orbs already. And yeah, this stage we were using Usopp as well, because why not? The 5-turn delay. And we were using Frankie here, that's right. And yeah, I should try and keep the rainbow orb. Yeah, that makes sense. What order was it again? Oh yeah, I remember. We did it like this, and this killed, and that will kill. Well, it will kill with that. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty solid. And yeah, with this, we have mostly matching orbs, so that's pretty cool. Okay, start with this one. And oh yeah, can't forget that. Okay, read it like this, I think. Easiest tap order. Easy. And one thing I want to try now is to not swap Yamato Ace this stage and keep them strength. No! We're using their final tap, I forgot. Yeah, I want them Dex then. Makes sense. And I don't want to swap you. I want to do that for next stage. It doesn't matter with the super swap, I guess. So, extra call affinity this stage. Okay. Okay, so I guess the tap order will be that, and then Kuro. So what I want to do is Janor Frankie on the strength mob and then finish with Yamato Ace. So I think the best one is to start with Sabo Ace and then go Usopp, Sabo, Momoshinobu, Frankie, Yamato Ace. Let's try it and see if that tap order is correct. It should be. Okay, I haven't missed anything, I think. Oh my god, you have to be kidding me. It was the strength first. Jesus. I hope that's consistent. Do I just record now? I think so. I'll try at least, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But yeah, we know the tap timing then is the strength mob after. I could do some manual taps to ensure it, but let's just assume it's consistent. Or do I assume that? Oh wait, I'm dumb. I can just tap the upper right mob and it's guaranteed to end on Kuro and it's 100% consistent. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay. But yeah, let's start the recording. So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Today is April Fool's, Usopp's birthday, and to celebrate, I made my first new team for Grand Voyage Kuro for almost 2 years, and it turned out to be an actual legit good new team. The biggest thing with this team is that we're making use of a new level limit break captain ability. It's not new, but we haven't used it for this Grand Voyage yet. We're talking level limit break Sabo, so you need level 120 for this captain ability. You do not need level 150, that's just a nice bonus. But at level 120, you get up to 5.5 times attack, which is cool. But the big thing is that the Sabo has Dex or Tandem Orb. You get a free burn conditional when you tap with him, and it's going to make the 3 first stages a lot easier. And in order to make this reliable, we're teaming up with Sabo Ace, who will always give a Sabo captain a guaranteed Dex Orb. So yeah, let's jump into it, and we'll break things through down the way, or whatever you should call it. So yeah, this team works without bug stall, but you can add a bug stall to increase the damage a bit. I'll talk about that when the time comes. And yeah, first turn here we get a captain swap, which means that Sabo will be our captain for the first 3 stages, meaning we can make use of his burn. And the cool combo here is, of course, first as said, swap Sabo Ace. Sabo will always have a Dex Orb, but when we swap Yamato Ace, we apply a burn to the enemy. So with these two, every time we will have a burn conditional every single turn for the first 3 stages. And again, the first turn here, you want to try and get the orbs changed to matching. So if I get bad luck here, I just redo the run, I think, if we don't have enough damage. So I want to try and get rid of these. Let's see if that's good enough, basically. And yeah, we use Shinobu here and Momo. And yeah, you want to hit with Sabo right away here. Get the burn conditional applied. Usually you need one more special here to kill it in 1 turn reliably. But yeah, with the free conditional, it's going to be very easy. And yeah, Usopp removes the bind. I actually forgot to use Usopp special. It's best to use him stage 2. I guess technically you could also use him stage 4. So I'm going to try that with this team before moving on to final stage. But yeah, we're doing the swaps first. Then we're using General Frankie. And yeah, we have the Wife support, which will give General Frankie a guaranteed matching orb for next stage, which is a cool bonus, not required by any means, but definitely the best support here, I'd say. So yeah, now I guess we just build up the chain a bit here. Get Sabo there, kill, and we can kill this one with Usopp. Here we go. And we keep Frankie's Rainbow Orb. And yeah, we're going to 2-turn this stage. Sabo Frank Captain removes the special bind. And when we swap Sabo now, he will resist the spear final stage. So really great captain for this, Sabo Ace. And yeah, we're going to use Sabo special here. And since I have a level 150 Sabo, it adds even more damage than it usually does. But as said, this should work without level 150. And yeah, we already have the Orb boost from Shinobu and Momo. And this adds a chain boost and attack boost. So target the middle guy. And you hit in the order Shinobu Momo, Ace, Usopp, General Frankie, Sabo Ace, and then Sabo. And you have to do a manual tap to Django when you hit with General Frankie. So let's see if I can pull it off. There we go. And yeah, this is where you have to decide. Here, first we swap Yamato Ace, and you have the option to bug stall one turn. This will let you super swap final stage and add even more damage, but we're going to try and do it without it. I will swap General Frankie though. I plan to keep them as Sai for the rest of this content. And yeah, we end up not being able to use Usopp, but as said, best stage to use him is stage 2. Extra damage stage 2 and 3. And yeah, now we just kill. Don't have to care about orbs here. Sabo A super swap makes them matching final stage. And Yamato Ace is going to be moved up to captain here. Let the support removes the decrease chain. We have the support to get Yamato Ace special ready. So we're going to use it here after the swap. We get an attack boost and a burn conditional. Sabo Ace super swap gives us a color affinity boost. Special gives us an ore boost, and we have all buffs we need now. So you want to start by targeting the upper right mob. And you want to hit with Yamato Ace on Kuro for the final tap. And you want to hit with General Frankie on the strength mob, which means that General Frankie has to hit number 4. And Yamato Ace needs to hit number 5. I don't really trust my Usopp to kill the int mob, so I'll start with Sabo. So Sabo, then Usopp, Momoshinobu, General Frankie, Sabo Ace, Yamato Ace. I'll hit that order and we'll see if it works. Okay, there we go. First new team against Grand Voyage Kuro for almost 2 years is done, and it's a pretty good one. You should definitely not need as high invest Yamato Ace as I do. It is a nice bonus, of course, but I'm sure that damage will work even with like a level 1, because it's pretty good damage for sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It was pretty cool showcase of Sabo's captain ability, so I'm personally pretty happy with that team. And as said, if damage does end up not working, you can try to do the bug stall for super swap, but obviously in that case you don't want it with Yamato Ace last, since they will be strengthened, which is obviously not optimal. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. What would be the reason Super Evolved Doffy special doesn't kill everyone on the boss stage? Basically, you did too little damage stage for them. Oh, BX Rare, are you talking about this content? I thought you were talking about the PKA. I have no experience with level 3 of this Grand Voyage right now. I'll probably do it in the future though. But yeah, with that I feel like the stream is pretty much done. Before ending it, I'm going to make my April 2024 tier list public, or not public for my members. I'm going to upload it now. And if you want to enjoy my tier list, I upload them twice a month. First every month is a legend tier list. Then we have a second bonus tier list that my tier 2 or above members decide. Becoming a member for me is just $2 a month, and you get all of the tier list videos and some other extra goodies. And if you become a tier 2 member, you can even get a guaranteed place on my friend list if that's something that interests you. But yeah, I'm going to publish my April tier list now and post it in chat for my members to enjoy. And later today, I'm going to upload my team in Grand Voyage with Legendary Rogue against Krieg, so look forward to that. It was PKA, I was pretty sure of that. But someone else was talking about this PKA, this GV level 3 before, so I know why Nietzsche was thinking that. April 2024 tier list. There you go, enjoy my members. And with that, I give you some Urogues ahead of my Urogue video later today. I'm going to try and premiere it, so I'll be in the chat for when it goes live. We'll see how that goes. I've never premiered a video before, so going to be fun. We get the countdown and everything. But yeah, with that, I say thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.